Hello, Aries, and welcome to your year ahead 2022 reading. Spirit. So yeah, this is cool. I've done a couple of readings for other signs, and this is actually going really well. So I'm happy about that. Oh, what am I doing here? Anyway, we got to lay out the cards, which will take a minute or two. So we're gonna have a little chit chat in the meantime. Yeah. So I'm laying down a pile of cards for each of the months. So 12 piles. What am I going to do next? This one. Spirit. Yeah, hang on. Okay. So, yeah. So I'm laying down piles of cards, one for each month with a couple of cards. We're going to go through, take a look at the energy for each month of the year and see how/if they connect and all that good stuff. And then, Spirit, in addition, I should say, I have some updates. So I was telling everybody in the December readings that I'm finally starting a new business. Yes, it's officially started. And my website is up and running. Yay! Spirit. So, yeah, go check it out. NancyRichmondTarot.com. Pretty easy. And I've just got my readings up there right now. But over time, I'm going to be adding lots of stuff. I'm going to start selling tarot and oracle cards. I'm going to have all kinds of workshops and stuff coming up. So yeah, go over there, check it out, and get on my email list because I do a monthly newsletter just to keep everyone updated as to what's going on and what's coming up. Spirit. So yeah, so I would strongly suggest you do that because, you know, it's always a good thing. Anyway, yeah, so the readings that I have up on the website right now, they're, I just do two types. I do general reading, right? 60 minutes, just kind of a, hey, what's going on with you in your life kind of thing. And then I do, oops, dropping cards everywhere. And then I do also year ahead readings, personal ones. Yes, Spirit. So if you like this reading, you could always pop over and book yourself a personal reading. And we go through the 12 months specifically for you, because it's all about you, Aries, all about you. So I am just about done here. All right, let's go. January 2022. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh dear. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Sun in Leo, joy, a time of celebration and success. We have Love and Light, act with care. We have Exultation, and we have Gift. Well, January is looking like a good month so far. The year starts out with a bang. So the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Swords, these two, excuse me, these two combined, what I'm picking up is that there is some kind of event, circumstance, relationship, whatever, that really gains some momentum. And I think it's something new that kind of gets out of the gate quickly. With this Ace of Swords, it's a new beginning. And I'm also saying this is like the positive aspect of this month is also enhanced by the rest of the cards, because Sun and Leo, we have joy, right? So this is have some fun, celebrate, everything's all good. Act with care. This is to be mindful of whatever the situation and the people you're dealing with. Just, you know, as you're having fun, make sure it's not just fun for you, it's fun for everybody, right? So there's that. And then we have Exultation and Gift. Like, this is awesome. The gift, I think, is actually the start of this new thing, endeavor, relationship, beginning. I think that's what the gift is. You're just going to be so tickled about this that it's going to feel like Christmas all over again, or your birthday, because, you know, my birthday's in January, but you're in Aries, so yours probably isn't. But you get my meaning. Okay, now we're going to take a look at February. We have the Magician. We have the Five of Cups. We have Moon in Taurus, self-esteem. This is around personal growth. We have Birth of Creation, potential growth. So we've got a lot of growth happening, or potential growth happening here. We have egotism. This comes up a lot for people. And we have expectation. Okay, here's what I'm getting. With the Magician, I'm feeling a positive aspect because it's with the Five of Cups, and a lot of this is around like self-esteem and personal growth and all that kind of stuff, expansion or whatever. I think that with this Five of Cups, the energy is that there is either a change happening or a change that needs to happen. And I have a feeling it needs to happen because of the whole the growth thing. Okay. So there is something around this situation where a change needs to happen in order for expansion and growth to happen. Okay. The Five of Cups is telling me that you're looking around and you're a little like around the thought of this whole change or whatever. You're worried about something, or you're thinking that it's not possible. You're looking at the cup half empty instead of half full. And it is half full because the Magician this is alchemy, okay? This is manifestation. This is telling you that you have everything you need in order to make the change and get through that growth, okay? So the egotism and expectation, I kind of read these cards together. So as you are expanding, let me try that again, because we're talking about personal growth here, okay? Don't let your ego get in the way, because it's so easy for that to happen. I know that. But try to keep your ego in check as you kind of go through the month of February. You're off to such a good start in January. You want to keep that momentum, and it's going to be around the personal growth bit. Make sure that whatever, like it's almost like you need a change in perception as this next step in the process happens, this growth that's required. Make sure that you're looking at it from a glass half full perspective. Okay, so keep that in mind for February. March, we have, that guy? That's the Emperor. Sometimes I get the Emperor and the Hierophant mixed up because cards sometimes look really similar depending on the deck. But we have the Emperor. Love it. We have the Eight of Cups. We have Sun in Aquarius. Opportunity. So, readiness for change. More change afoot. Align your universe. It's navigate distractions. We have caution. And we have community. Okay. You are the Emperor, okay? So, this is all about you. The Eight of Cups, I'm feeling like something pops up where what's the word I'm looking for? Something is happening, or something has manifested, not so much in a great way. It's something that you keep working on or trying, and it's driving you fucking crazy. Like, it's not working, it's not catching on. Like, you can see the goalpost, like you can see the ribbon at the end of the line, the finish line that you're going to cross, right? But something is tripping you up, and it's really fucking annoying, okay? And so you have to find a way to get around that. Here's the thing. The readiness for change, right? This is this opportunity for the Sun in Aquarius card. And navigate distractions. This Eight of Cups, whatever this is, it's pulling you away from being focused on, remember we were talking about the change in February, right? January, you have this new start. Everything's great. February, there's something you need to change, and it's still there. It's like you haven't bought into it completely. So that kind of energy is going to flow through March. If you don't nip it in the bud in February, you're still, like, it's going to drive you fucking crazy in March. So this is just something to be mindful of. The energies can change, right? I'm just telling you what's possible to pop up. Here we go. Navigate distractions. If you're veering off course, right, and things aren't working out, pull yourself back, okay? That's the caution card. And community, these two together, caution is caution. Like, this is be wary, okay? Make sure you're aware of your surroundings and what's going on. That's the community piece. I'm feeling like it's either there's a group of people or an activity or situation involving a bunch of people that is distracting you, or somebody in your tribe, in your group, in your community, family, friends, whatever, work, right? Someone from a group is a distraction, and it's not in a good way. I'm not feeling like a doom and gloom kind of energy, more of an annoyance, right? So I think you have to embrace that change, right, in February to avoid this happening in March. So we're going to take a look at what's happening in April, and maybe this will tie it together. We have the Hermit. We have the Knight of Swords. We have eclipse in Sagittarius, growth. Success after a setback. Ooh, right? Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Liking it. Drama. And journey. Okay, here's the thing. Somebody in this community is stirring up some fucking shit. They're stirring the shit pot. They're causing drama. It's distracting you from getting where you need to go. And you know what? So this is the growth that you needed. The setbacks, because this is growth after a setback, right? The growth that you needed was stunted because of this person. So the Hermit and the Knight of Swords, I'm kind of reading this backwards, but the Hermit and Knight of Swords is, you took a hermit moment. You kind of went, okay, what the fuck is going on with this Eight of Cups in March, right? And so in April, you're like, I got to figure this shit out. So you stop, you step back, and you assess, and you go, oh, that bitch over there, fuck her. She got to go. I'm ignoring this bitch. Fuck her, whatever. I'm getting back on track. And this puts you, oh, look at that, back on track. And it's a train. Puts you back on track. Here you go. Heading forward with the journey. Okay, so April, back on track. Loving it. Let's see what happens in May. May, we have the ending of a cycle. Now, this is going to be interesting. As we read the rest of the months, I wonder if this is the end of like the drama cycle and bullshit and you keep moving forward, or if you wrap this up and maybe something else is your focus for the rest of the year. So let's see how this plays out. So we have the World. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Fantastic. That's like abundance and security and feeling all comfy, and you got lots of money and you're happy and home life is good and all that shit. Okay. Then we have Moon and Virgo. Contentment. Oh my God. The chance to boost health and vitality leads to satisfaction. So like I was saying, you're content, you're happy, whatever, with that Ten of Pentacles totally speaks to that. Because the Ten of Pentacles can also be around health. So health and wellness could be tying into what's going on in May. Maybe that's part of the bullshit that was happening in like your March, April kind of thing. Next card, we have a spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. We have flirtation. And we have change. Oh my God. This is so good. I think that all the work, like the wrap up and shit that you did in April, to get back on track, this is you reaping the rewards of that in May. You see the change, you embrace the change, you like ditch the drama, and you're successful, right? Like the cards, contentment, your Ten of Pentacles, the World. I think that's wrapping up the bullshit of whatever you had to go through to get to where you are now in May. So May is a really feeling good kind of month. See what's up for June. June, we have Temperance. Always like Temperance. It's usually a good card. We have Judgment. We have Eclipse in Cancer, acceptance, an emotional phase or domestic development. We have Open Intuition, seek clarification. We have Convention. And we have Great Fortune. I think that, okay, so remember how the Hermit card showed up in April, like for you to stand back and see what was going on. I think at that time as well, and this is what's flowing into May and into June, I think you're doing a lot of retrospection, introspection, a little bit of both. I think that you're kind of like you're happy in May with the outcome, right? But there's still something kind of sitting in your mind. And this is the Temperance piece. So I think this is you with the Judgment card. You kind of achieving the balance. It's, okay, I'm going to use this phrase, but take it with a grain of salt, like work-life balance, okay? So it's more like balancing sort of your spiritual and your like everyday 3D kind of life. I think this is a lot about you achieving the balance and being able to not let one overshadow the other because it's important to have a balance of both, right? Like the open intuition is seek clarification. That very much that can either tie into the Hermit card, like when you've kind of retreated and you're reevaluating, or it could tie into what's her face there? Oh my God, the High Priestess kind of energy. Very much about intuition. The Great Fortune, this is stuff working out and feeling really good. So I'm loving June as well. The May-June feeling, that flow is really good. Oh, I forgot to say this before I look at the cards. Shit, I saw the one. But anyway, so I'm starting on July now, right? So I've been saying this to everyone. Before I started filming these year ahead readings, I did like a quick little run through of just one kind of general reading. I don't know if it's for me or just kind of, hey, let's see how this flows. July, August, and September, very good, like flowy, expansive, comfortable, whatever, like amazing months. And I think this is for everybody. And everyone so far has gotten really good, like July, August, September. Like there might be a couple little blips on the radar, but overall the energy is really good. So I want to see if that flows through for you too, Aries, because that would be very good, right? So we have the Star card. Lovely. We have the King of Wands. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay. Eclipse in Capricorn. New direction. Reevaluate success. Sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. Speculation and wealthy man. Oh, you got some opportunities open up to you, and they're really good one. So I think like with that World card in May, I think that the thing that you were working on, right? Like in the sort of like the first half of the year, I think it actually does come to completion. I think you actually do wrap whatever that is up. So I think it's a short-term thing, but I feel like whatever it is that you're wrapping up, that thing you sort out or whatever through like sort of like the April, May, June thing, this is now going to open doors for you. That's why we have the Star. So this is about, to me, it's wish fulfillment or dreams coming true kind of thing. It's stuff like working out and opportunities. Okay. And I'm feeling very expansive because with this is the King of Wands. So this guy, he's fiery, right? Wands, fire. He's like so, okay, he's two things. Well, he's lots of things, but the two things that are sticking out for me, this guy, he knows his shit. Very much embodiment of this wealthy man card. So this wealthy man card, and I'm feeling this is you. Also, don't get hung up on gender, right? Male, female doesn't matter. When I'm talking about man or male, it's divine masculine. Woman or female, divine feminine. Gender's fluid in this shit. It doesn't matter, okay? But the point is that the energy is around someone. He's successful. He's mature. He got his shit together, blah, 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 okay? So that is you right now. And I think because of the few lessons you learned, like from January to June in the first half of the year, like this has really pulled stuff together for you. Now, the new direction, the eclipse in Capricorn, this is really cool because it says reevaluate success. When you wrapped up that world thing back in May, I think May was the world, right? This now, as you're sitting looking back, right? You're King of Wands. This is the wealthy man. You're sitting back going, yeah, I'm good. Like, this is awesome. And then it's like, what's next? Right? So we have two paths ahead and new direction, right? And the reevaluation of success is you're sitting here successful, right? King of Wands, you're sitting there going, and wealthy man, it's like, I'm good, right? So now it's like, okay, now what else can I do? That's the kind of energy I get. The speculation piece, this is around the two paths that lie ahead, okay? So it's you, okay, and it's not like, you know, you hear sometimes the road less traveled, take that one, right? Because the beaten path is kind of boring or whatever. I'm not getting that so much. I'm just like one path is red and one is blue. Neither is good or bad. They just are. And it's you kind of doing that. Okay, what do I think think is going to happen down here? What do I think is going to happen down here? Okay, we'll do this one, right? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting in July. So that is very cool. Let's see what flows into August because, you know, this is looking good so far. Oh, nice. Chariot. That's good. Two of Pentacles. This is balance and it could be choice. Okay, Sun in Scorpio is passion, a passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. You're the King of Wands, baby. You the King of Wands. And Aries, you're a fire sign as well. So this is feeling, oh, it's so fiery. I love this. Dark night of the soul, life brings new meaning. We have adaptability and we have house. Okay. I'm seeing that as you're choosing your path, right? You're actually with this. Okay, so it's moving forward with the Chariot. Okay, so you move forward, you choose your path, on you go. I think you're going to find with this Two of Pentacles that there's going to be a little balance required. Remember how back in June here, we had the Temperance card, right? And it was feeling really good and balanced and all that good stuff. When you got into July and now you're doing the reassessment, what do I want to do now? How do I want to move forward or whatever? What do I want to take forward with me? You make that decision and then you're like, oh, okay, we got to rejig, we got to adjust. That's the Two of Pentacles energy because shit's moving forward. There's so much fire here. Like I said, with this Passion card, passionate, intense, or mysterious phase. I'm feeling more intense, passionate, potentially, but intense. That's the dark night of the soul. Life bringing new meaning is, okay, come back here to, where'd that card go? The eclipse in Capricorn with reevaluating success. I think that's what you're still continuing to do as you are tripping through August, okay? The adaptability piece, this goes hand in hand with that Two of Pentacles. As you're trying to balance and figure that shit out, you're going to have to, like, you can't be rigid, okay? You can't be so firm and set in your ways. You're going to have to make sure that you're able to kind of go with the flow and adjust as needed. I don't think that's going to be an issue for you. Like, I find the fire signs, I don't think really get so stuck in rigidity. Not like earth signs tend to do that a little bit more. I'm very earthy. I'm Capricorn sun and Taurus rising. So I'm a very earthy sign. Not that I get stuck in routine, but there's a comfort in knowing what's coming ahead and being able to plan. Whereas you guys are a little more like go on the fly and you know, that kind of stuff, right? Thank God I have Pisces moon because that's the watery piece where I can go, okay, yeah, I'm good here, there, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, not about me, about you. Back to you. Okay, the house, this is around, and I get this with this card and the, what's it called? Family room or something from this deck. It's very much your home base, okay? This is your comfort zone. Because I quite often will read these cards together, adaptability and house. This is make sure you're ready, you're okay to get out of your comfort zone because I think you're going to need to in August in a good way. Like I'm feeling all positive aspects coming along through like the July through now. Now we're going to take a look at September. We have the Hangman. We have the Page of Swords. We have Eclipse in Virgo, reorganization. Choose duties and responsibilities carefully. We have Mindful Wisdom, create inner harmony. We have Seduction. And we have Child. Okay, here's what I'm getting. The Hangman and Page of Swords, to me, this is like sort of a combination of you need to look, it's more reevaluation and balancing. I think it's going to take you a while to get there. So let's think about this adaptability card in the house, this get out of your comfort zone, because that's going to flow through to September as well. Again, I'm not feeling like negative aspects, not at all. It's feeling pretty good. But it's more reorganization. It's the creating of inner harmony. This is, and we were talking about this earlier, this is not getting distracted. Here's the thing. We have the Child card in Seduction, which sounds really like pedo gross kind of thing, but it's not. What this is the seduction piece is, okay, kind of, ugh, gross. I don't even want to go there, but it's like when you're a kid, you're easily distracted, right? It's like, when, I don't know, you go to the doctor and you got to get a needle, right? And, if it's a baby, like the parent's there with the rattle or the toy, oh, look at the bunny, while the doctor's like, right? And then the kid's like, ah, right? So you're trying to distract the child. That's what I'm feeling, is kind of the energy that you might get into, right? So this is where we go. The create inner harmony. I think a lot of stuff before, it was about external, like balance and whatever. Now you're honing it down to the point where it's the internal balance and whatnot. It's like, okay, I got to get my shit together with everyone else and external to what's going on in this situation, where you may not be so adaptable. That's the internal piece. And I think that's what's going to need your attention in September. So October, we have Judgment. We have the Hermit. We have Sun in Aries. New beginnings. Leap of faith. Love that. What's this? Eternal union. New love is forming. Ooh. We have discrimination. And we have unexpected income. Well, how interesting is this? So with your Judgment, this is like a revelation. And because it came with the Hermit card, it's like, again, the introspection. Remember, I was talking about how you have to create that inner harmony. I think you get there. You get there with this Hermit card and the Judgment card. This is an aha moment for you. And you're ready to take that leap of faith. It's like July through September, you're getting your ducks in a row for the next adventure, right? And I think now you're there. The new love is forming. This could be about a relationship, absolutely. But it could be something other than a romantic involvement, right? It could be a partnership of any kind. So keep that in mind. The discrimination, I think this is where it's sort of like overcoming adversity. Because with the Sun in Aries, this whole new beginnings, where it's a leap of faith, I think it's something where you're like, I think it's going to be a little tough. I think we are really going to have to work through some shit. Like, it's the overcoming adversity. It's, if it's a relationship and, between someone who's Caucasian and African American, okay? Like, I want to believe, and I think a lot of us want to believe, that biases and prejudices don't exist, but they do. They just do. And so it might be the two of you going, okay, we love each other, like we're into each other, this is great, let's move forward. And then it's like, I know, Uncle Joe might have an issue with it, and I don't know, Aunt Bitsy might have an issue. Fuck them. Who cares, right? The unexpected income, I'm going to replace the word income with support. So where you guys might, and this is an analogy, right? Like, you don't have to take it literally, although it could apply to your situation. So you know what? You find out Uncle Joe and Aunt Bitsy, well, you know what? You thought they were like racist motherfuckers, and they're not. They're just like, yeah, whatever, man. He's cool, and she's all right. Yeah, come on in. Let's have some dinner and some wine and shit and hang out. Just saying. So that's kind of a good thing. Like, I like that energy, and that something that you perceive as could be an issue actually works out in your favor. Like, it could work out for you. So I love that. November. We have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Cups. We have Moon in Aries, courage, believe in yourself. We have Guardian, guard your energy. We have Affair, and we have Marriage. This is shit working out. Whatever this is, even if, like I said, even if it's not like a romantic relationship, the gist of it, all of this is you're good. Like, oh my God, you have the Lovers, which is, it can either be a choice, but sometimes it's just around relationships are coming together. The choice that you've made is a good one because you got Nine of Cups. This is like your cups are full, you're all fat and happy, and life is good. So the guard your energy, I think, is more about this moon in Aries, the courage, the believing in yourself. This is more guard your energy. It's like from you, like from your ego, I think is a better way to put it. And the affair in marriage, affairs can be a good thing, right? Is a little fling or whatever. Basically, this is saying this thing that you get into ends well. Like it ends in a really good union of whatever sort. This is pretty cool. I'm liking this. Okay, so December, let's see how we wrap up the year. High Priestess, I was talking about her before. The King of Swords. You got like a lot of like King, Emperor kind of energy this year. Sun in Libra, harmony. Enjoy life with music, love, and romance. Secret temptation, being led astray. We have practicality, and we have main female. Okay, now, I was talking about November, the whole affair thing. Well, secret temptation, if there's something that pops up, and this could actually be for you or the other party, okay? Something pops up that may make you rethink. Think again. Rethink that rethinking, okay? Because with the harmony piece, things are really good. Like the High Priestess, that's your intuition. This is saying listen to your gut. The King of Swords is about integrity, okay? So if there's anything that's starting to throw you off or like making you question your decisions, you might really want to get yourself in check because the energy around this is extremely positive. But I think it's you, and you know what? I'm going to come back to this. I think your ego is the thing that you need to get in check. I think that's the thing about being led astray. I have a feeling your ego might try and take over. So something to be mindful of in December. Overall, the energy is really good. Like you have some interesting stuff flowing through the year. So I'm loving this. So yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Once again, check out the new website if you like. I'm putting the link to it down below. And yeah, think about a year ahead reading for yourself because how much fun is that, right? So anyway, we'll leave it there. And yeah, good luck with everything. And until next time, much love and light, health and wellness, peace and prosperity. Take care, Aries. Bye.